Welcome to the full moon meditation for August the 3rd. The moon will be full at about 11 a.m. in the Central Time Zone, and we are looking forward to that process beginning now. And so I'd like to invite us to just find a way to get comfortable in the chair or the seat or the process that works best for you. Allow yourselves to relax your shoulders, to take a deep breath into the belly, and release. This time I ask you to take your breath in from the ground all the way up to your heart, hold it, and then release it out the top of your head. So we breathe in from the ground, hold it in your heart, and release out the crown of your head. Let's take just a moment to be aware of the surroundings and that the sounds that you may hear, the things that are going on around you are all going to just be as they are, without distraction, and allowing us to just be in this moment, to feel the love that we have, connecting us all together at this time for this full moon meditation. I invite you to think of the root chakra at the base of the spine as the direct connection to the earth. And I ask you to just feel the grounding that is provided by that root chakra as it spins and connects us with the process of grounding. As we move from that root chakra, we notice that there is a flow that is beginning. It moves up from the root to the sacral, and in that we feel that flow filling us up with energy. And we feel the sacral chakra spinning as well. And that energy is building in the creation of what we do, of where we are. And then from the sacral, we move up to the solar plexus, and we feel the wisdom, the strength that we have, that feeling of having the gut feeling of where you are right now in your life at this time. And feel that energy spinning in a powerful current that we move within. And from the solar plexus, we now move up to the heart chakra, as it spins and connects, and we feel that flow moving up from the root all the way up to the heart, and feel the the divine energy of compassion for ourselves, compassion for others, the power and consistency of our heartbeats as we show up in a rhythm of life. Now I invite you to move from the heart chakra to the throat. And as we move up to the throat chakra, which is also spinning now, we feel the wisdom. We feel our voice in a clear way, speaking truth, being of service to ourselves and to those around us. We are aware that our voice and the things that we say change the world, change the way that the process works. As we speak those and take action on the things we say to ourselves, we show up in the world in a way that others can see. See that we model that process of connection, of being a part of community and connection. And from the throat chakra, we now move up to the third eye, in the middle of the forehead. And we feel that chakra spinning also, and helping us to see clearly what it is that we are and what we see the truth in everyone, the divine, the ability to see beyond the surface, to be able to, within ourselves, say, I see you, I am here. And then moving from the third eye, we move to the crown chakra that is just above the head, and it is where there is a spinning white light that is the connection with the divine. And as we realize all of these chakras are spinning and connecting, we feel the flow of energy from the earth, Mother Earth, to the sky, and the connection and openness to the divine working in all of us. And as we open to that, we also open to the ascended masters, angels, guardians. In this process, and as we listen to that awareness that they are here with us now, we open our hearts, our minds, our souls to that connection of seeing from this higher place. And then finally to open to this full moon that will be reflecting the light of the sun. It is the brightest object other than the sun in the sky. And it is beaming down on us, that soft glow that it has, knowing that our connection is much deeper than just a thought. It is a feeling. It is a connection with our emotions and with that which is deep within. And we come now to this meditation whole and complete, open to possibility. And so we take just a minute in the silence to sit with that.
Wherever you are physically in the world right now, imagine yourself seated outside underneath the dark sky and the full moon shining her face down on you. Feel yourself bathing in the light of the full moon. And we offer gratitude for all the things that the moon does for us. Creates the tides, the movement of the tides, changes our emotional state as it moves through its cycles. And the full moon is a culmination of a 2-week cycle of growth, of development. And so in the full moon, we think about the things that we have brought to being, things that we have accomplished, things that we have chosen to bring into our lives, things that we have manifested. And then cognizant that this cycle continues without pause, we recognize that the full moon is but a breath in a moment before the moon starts to wane and to diminish. And so we know that that moment is the right time for us to set intentions of things that we would like to release. We can release emotional states. We can release physical things. Whatever it is that is weighing us down and is something that no longer adds value to our lives. So this moon is in the sign of Aquarius. And Aquarius is the sign of the greater collective, all of humanity. The sun is in Leo and the moon is in Aquarius. And so Leo is the sign of the individual, the self. And this full moon is a beautiful time to move from the self in our minds, move from the self to the greater collective. This is a beautiful time to send loving energy to the collective. And so we put a great deal of focus on that connection between our individual life and the whole of humanity, because we are a part of humanity. And we bless everyone, whatever the circumstances, whatever they are dealing with, whatever we are dealing with. One thing that we have learned from this pandemic is just how connected we really are. We are all grappling with the same issues, with the same vulnerabilities. And so as we sit mentally bathing ourselves in the light of the full moon, we send out blessings. We send out gratitude. The other thing that's happening in the skies at this moment of the full moon is there is an opposition in the sky between the planet Mercury and the two planets, Saturn and Pluto. And many astrologers believe that Saturn and Pluto are being together the way that they are is one of the manifestations of that configuration is this virus, is this pandemic. And so Mercury being opposite those two together can mean that our communications are difficult, are a little bit fraught. And so as we're here in this beautiful meditative energy, we think about our intentions around our communication. And even though things can be fraught and things can be difficult, we set an intention to focus, to be clear, to be kind. And to speak from the deepest part of our heart, not our ego, not our mind, but from that center of love that we all carry. And so as we speak, as we write, as we think, we are going to turn things around and focus on what we wish to experience. I wish to experience peace and joy and kindness. And so those are the things I'm going to put out into the world at this time. And so as we begin to think about those attributes that we want to bring to our communications, to our fellow man, to our fellow human, our fellow beings on the earth, we're going to do some toning and create some sounds, and we invite you to join in and do this together with us. Because as we create these sounds, as we create these vibrations, we are anchoring these things into our existence, into our body, into these intentions. We're bringing them forth. So let's join together. Let's do one more. And so with this, we focus our intentions, we focus our ability to create, to connect with the rest of the planet under this beautiful full moon. And so I invite you to gradually begin to return back to the space that you are in. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. Begin to just gently move your body in whatever way feels best to you. When you are ready, open your eyes. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a part of this meditation, even though we are distancing and we are here, just the two of us. I feel you. I feel you with us as we meditate. So the next time that we will join together and do this is right about the new moon, which is going to be August 18th at 9:42 p.m. So we will do another video And we will post that and have that waiting for you whenever you're ready to celebrate the new moon. So, thank you very much. Go well.
Namaste.